the video. You know, I work with a bunch of trash out here. I work with white trash. And, just being out here, I've learned that I have nothing in common with these people. There's nothing to talk about. I don't spend no time with these people. I don't pretend. Your way of life is an impediment to progress. And I understand that we have nothing in common. That you resent change, whereas I welcome it, I accept it, and I welcome change. Your way of life must end. Okay. So I work with you because I have to for my couple pounds of silver, chunks of silver. I'll laugh at jokes. I'll play with you. I'll pretend. But I don't like you. I think you're dirty, nasty people. And deep down, I despise you. I despise everything about you people. And that's real talk. I have to play the game and I'll pretend. But other than that, got nothing to talk about. And outside of this job, I don't like to tell people how to drive the trucks. I don't. I despise the whole image of the driver. I wish he wasn't like that. And I just, that's how I look at dealing with white trash, period, is that you disgusting people. You're dirty, disgusting people. And the way you think and the way you live your life is unreasonable. And for rednecks, like, wealth is like what they can break, what they can destroy. Is like that's their way of showing you what they have. Because everything about rednecks is about one-upsmanship. Like, everything they do is about one-upsmanship and trying to show you up. I mean, these are boring, obsessive people who just have no life other than their job. And I must say, we talk about Trumpism and all that, I realize that your way of life must come to an end. Because Trumpism is going to mutate into something else. It will. It's going to mutate into something else, something worse. George Bush was the one that started this anti-intellectualism and making jokes about climate change. That's how it started. Palin. It's not hard to figure this stuff out. It's not hard to figure out how anti-intellectualism became a cultural imperative with white trash. So, your way of life must come to an end. I understand that you can't play with these people. And I'm not anxious. And that might sound weird. But like I said, I work with you. I'll laugh at your jokes. I'll talk to you. But I really despise you deep down. I deeply despise you people because I recognize that your way of life is one of death and one of destruction. And it is one in which America is an empire, and that America is by itself, and we have these further mergers and disasters, and you'll always blow it off, and you'll always make excuses, and you'll say, well, I don't care if this... You understand? I realize now with climate change and things like that, for them, they don't care if they're wrong. See, it's not about being right or wrong. It's about winning the argument. And so they're never going to come to our side. Never. That's never going to happen. Doesn't matter how hot it gets. Doesn't matter how many wildfires hit. Doesn't matter where the pandemic goes. Their know-nothing, do-nothing anti-intellectualism is a stance. It's a ideological stance. It's a line drawn in the sand that they have in regards to progress. So I don't learn to talk about with cavemen. I don't have anything for you people. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be. And one thing you find, I just don't want to talk with them. I don't want to be around them. I despise them. Trucker strike. Bitch, I wouldn't follow you crackers to the restroom. I wouldn't follow you crackers to the parking lot. Bitch, even if CPC said you could strike or whatever, I wouldn't do it. See, that's one thing about the Trumpist stuff that, like, truckers have put themselves out as this hateful thing. Everybody sees them, so when they're like, oh, well, we're not political. What are you talking about? Of course you crackers are political. Of course you're Nazis. Of course the Tree of Life shooter was a trucker. Of course. It doesn't surprise anybody. So, I just, I don't talk to these people out here. I don't talk to them. I have no interest in talking to them. I have nothing for them. There's no value. They have no value to me. You understand? There's no value there. It's, I'll tolerate you crackers. I'll tolerate white trash. But other than that, that's it, man. Thanks for listening.